Oh, yeah. Good evening, everyone. Is it on? We ready? Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Today we have a special match. Today it will be a low brackets match between two teams. We have SAR versus KDJ. SAR is in the low brackets after losing to the Death Rippers 1, and then KDJ is in the low brackets after losing to Enigma 9. Both teams showed impressive like lineup last game. Would be interested to see how both teams play under pressure, especially since the loser of this game will be going out of the tournament. So let's just see how both teams play under pressure. We did see last time we saw elements of a damaged jungle coming in from south side, but I'm interested to see how they do in this lineup. Today I am joined by Yassi, who will be co-paneling with me. But yeah, welcome Yassi. What are your thoughts on the game?
Well, I think it's a bit early. I think both teams are quite evenly matched in this case. So I think regarding the bans and the picks, we'll get a good indication of where the match would go.
Definitely. Yeah. As far as I know, SAR really doesn't go tank jungle. They really do not lock the Edith.
Yeah.
I do see, so I see the same lineup here. I think there might be one or two changes, but they usually just stick with the tanky jungle. I wonder if they're going to stick with that or if they're going to change something up since that's, dire moments. So they do have first pick in this game. Let's see what they pick. They might pick up the Valir, or are they just going to go straight for a tank hero?
Yeah, well, the first pick is a very powerful pick, so let's see who they go for.
Yeah, well, the Absolute Unit likes playing Clint sometimes. He likes blocking the marksman, but they actually go for a different XP laner. So it does look like they changed it up. It's still a tanky hero, but we haven't really seen them using Terizla in their lineup. They usually go for Edith, which suggests that Picanta might be going maybe Mage or Roam. Zilong's a good pick.
Terizla, yeah. I really like Terizla as a hero. It provides good team support also.
Definitely. They both have good XP laners right now. Both. Ooh, I do like the Minnow here. DK is still open. It hasn't been banned. So I wonder if SAR is going to pick it up, because that is a pretty value for money. They could actually pick both. They don't pick the DK here. They go for the Gwen. And I understand the Gwen pick. Gwen is meta jungle right now, but they could have gone for the Valentine and the Diggy here.
Yeah.
To both have the CC and anti-CC at the same time. But it doesn't seem that they're interested in that. But personally, that's what I would have gone for, because then it allows you to have a set hero. But maybe they have some other plans in mind.
True. I would think they would have went for the Novaria Gwen combo, but it looks like they just want the Valer for the Yuzong.
Yeah, we haven't really seen SAR play Gwen at all. So a lot of different heroes being picked up here. We do see that Gwen is surprisingly become popular. I've actually played a few games today. It's just Gwen all over the place. So Gwen is a popular pick right now. It's just that there were different things that could have done, I guess. But it is a good pick to pick up early. We see the Layla here. The Layla went insane in the last game. Actually, some not surprised they picked it up again.
But against something like the Terizla and Gwen ults, Layla's not kind of the best pick in this situation. You need a sort of a blinking hero, especially if she's taking sprint.
Definitely, that's what I said too. They were facing a Fanny and all these crazy heroes. I was like, Layla's not the best hero here, but it went to late game and they actually performed the best in their team. I think she actually got a minion. But
KDJ is focusing more on the late game with the Sicilian too.
Chivalry is dead.
Definitely, I think.
Revive it.
Yeah, I think maybe they need a high damage early game jungler here to make sure they don't fall behind. But I do like the draft though. It's very late game centered. The Layla might be in a bit of trouble because of the Gwen and the Terizla. Imagine the Gwen and the Terizla just jumping on you. So, SAR hasn't picked Aroma yet, but they do opt for the Halos. Okay.
I'm liking KDJ's draft a little bit more than SAR's at the moment.
I do. I'll say but maybe it just comes down to synergy and how they actually execute the heroes. But
yeah, that's true.
Personally, I think there are a lot more heroes they could have picked, but this isn't a bad draft from SAR. They are changing things up a bit. So usually they would go a Kai and a Halos and everything together tanky, but they're opting for a more damage centered. Oh, actually, another late game hero coming from KDJ. So just purely late game. That's literally their only host. So early game, if they don't manage to get that snowball, might be a bit problematic for them. But they do definitely have the late game advantage in this game.
Well, SARS, I guess, would want the likely case to finish this game as early as they can.
Definitely. They also have the Halos and the Gwen. I'm assuming they're going to try to maybe like force early game invades, you know, try to make sure that the Aulos actually doesn't have a fun time here. So that's probably what they're going for. Hopefully it works out for them. I do see that there isn't mastery on the Terizla or the Gwen, but you never know, actually. But like maybe that's just, it comes down to execution. So yeah, up to you and Seb. Whose draft do you prefer in this game before we go though?
Currently, I'm liking KDJ. I think they may have just too many heroes late game, but I think if it gets to that stage, they have a really strong chance.
Definitely, yeah, I would have to agree with you, but I think SAR is probably going to focus on the early game invade. I saw last time they were actually invading red buffs and all that.
Okay.
If KDJ can survive, then that should be fine. Yeah, so all the best to both teams.
5 seconds.
Up to you, Seb.
Yep. Okay, yeah, no, thanks, Nigel. Okay, yeah, straight into the game. This is going to be the first All-List that we've seen in this tournament so far. As a cool fact for you, I haven't seen this hero too much at all, really, in pubs, in like basic games either. So it'd be cool to see it come out. I know it's been buffed quite a lot because you like to build crit items and etc. But yeah, how do you feel about that pick, Yassi?
I haven't really seen an Olos playing recently, even in ranked, so it would really be interesting. I mean, it really comes down to the synergy of the teams and how they want to sort of prolong the game until he pops off, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Like the late game coming out from Terizla is just insane. I mean, not Terizla, excuse me. Oh my god, I'm missing kills across the map here. I think Gwen got the first blood there at the top.
Yeah.
That's going to be a red buff for the side of SAR here. And a bit of a aggressive engagement. Gwen even wants to look for some more onto this Minotaur. I think they're going to have the control along with the Valia to get the second kill of the game to the Hylos. And in bot lane, Layla being quite aggressive as well. Maybe they can get a return kill. First kill for SAR? No. I mean for KDJ, excuse me. But doesn't finish it off in the end. But so far, SAR so aggressive. Getting themselves 2 kills and already a huge gold lead, by the way. That's 1,000 gold in the swing of advantage of SAR. Okay. Clint?
Yeah, and with the Layla too, Layla really requires on your team support in order for her to get to her late game damage. And it looks like they're already trying to pick her off from that.
Oh, actually, they're going to dive her a little bit with this Gwen jungle. She's not, I don't know if she gets the kill, to be honest. She's going to get executed by the tower. No kill to going to anyone's name there. So the score is technically 2-0 still.
It was a good jump. She just didn't have enough damage for that.
Yeah, I mean, even though she's going for this damage build, yeah, exactly. She didn't have enough damage to kill the Layla under the tower, unfortunately. Gonna see the turtle starting to get gone on here. The Black Dragon form is out. Wants to sort of control the team fight a little bit. No, he's gonna have to use it to run away. So no Black Dragon form for the turtle. But in the bottom lane, actually, Clint maybe gets a kill. No, backs off in the end.
Yeah, I think we'll probably see a solo kill in gold lane pretty soon, coming from either the Layla or the Clint. But it looks like Layla has to get away.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, Minotaur, a bit of danger there. Gets pushed back by the Valia, but in the end, flickers out. Okay, Hylos pops his vengeance. Doesn't really want to get bursted down completely by the Sicilian. Okay, turtle for the side of SAR. Quite nice and easy. And there's the spatial migration, only onto one though. But it does finish off the Minotaur with the Violet Requiem, and they're gonna completely clean this fight up. With no contest at all coming out from KDJ.
That was a crazy team fight.
And
Gwen is continuing to steal the red.
Oh yeah, again. Red buff steal. That's gonna leave this Aulus just begging for any sort of farm at this point.
Yeah, that's a 2-level gap already on the junglers.
Yeah, I mean KDJ need to start thinking of a plan to make some aggressive plays of their own. They've just been playing on the tails of SAR for at the time being. Okay, Clint going a little bit onto Layla here, but I think she might be fine. Oh, and the Hylos wants to dive it completely, but the Minotaur in the area to back up his marksman with the Minone Fury on top of that as well. Actually, Clint's the one to fall in the end, and maybe they can get this Hylos as a return kill. No, he lives on basically no HP, and the Aulus actually falls down to the Gwen. The Black Dragon form wants to come up and clean up a little bit here. Maybe they can get the Guinevere, but he needs to drop out of the sky now. He actually goes for the Valia in the end. He has the knock up, but the Gwen in response knocks him up as well. And Valia.
Aulus is having a great time early game. But the Layla seems to be doing quite well so far. She picked up 2 kills already.
2 kills, almost finished her Berserker's Fury. So once she gets that item already, she will be starting to do a lot of damage. I think it's definitely all in the hands of this Layla this game.
Yeah, and the Sicilian, I guess.
Oh yeah, and the Sicilian. That's a great point, actually. Looking at KDJ's draft, they've definitely drafted a huge late game draft.
Yeah.
Okay, Aulus wants to go in a little bit onto the bottom lane. He actually in the top lane. Terizla gets the Yu Zhong, but bottom, Clint getting finished off by Layla. Just completely, he can live a single second there. And Hylos, they do at least get a return kill onto this Aulus, who's just not having a great game whatsoever. He's 0-4, unfortunately. As we go into the turtle, although both junglers not really in position to sort of start it off. Oh, actually, that was a really great spatial migration coming out from Gwen. Yeah, great kill onto Sicilian. Maybe they want to look for some more as well. Pops the Retribution, actually. It's probably the blue Retribution, so this Minotaur's going to be moving very, very slow. And the spatial migration's onto this Layla, but she has the backing off potential with that sprint. So keeping Layla safe going to be very important here.
Yeah, it looks like some great team synergy coming from the Sargs. Jungler, mage, and tank.
But top lane.
I haven't seen too much happening in top lane.
Except for the fact that I did miss a kill on camera there. Done by the Terizla onto the Yu Zhong though. So Yu Zhong also struggling a little bit, I'd argue. He is 2-0. Gets a knock up onto the Terizla. Aulus is in position as well. He pops the Black Dragon form. But Flicker commits him by the Terizla. They're not going to be able to get this kill. They need to back off, unfortunately. Oh, actually. The wraparound actually coming out from Hylos onto this Yu Zhong is going to keep him still for a long amount of time. He wants to use that Dragon Tail to do as much damage as he can just before he falls, but it won't do too much, unfortunately.
We're still seeing a 2-level jungle gap.
Oh, there's the penalty zone actually onto the back line, onto this Aulus, but a good stun coming out from Minotaur with the Minone Fury on 3. Sicilian takes out the Terizla. They do get the Minotaur at least, but the spatial migration onto this Layla finally shuts her down. Saw shutting down the only threat that they have and winning another team fight.
This Gwen, Valer, and Hylos is quite a threat.
This Hylos is just doing such a good job of wrapping around the backlines and stunning key targets to make sure the fight goes really well for the side of Saw. And it's been paying off. They've got basically a 4,000 gold lead at this point. So it's all up to KDJ. They've shown us what they could do in that match versus, I think it was Enigma, that this Layla can be such a big menace when it comes to the high ground defense.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's the spatial migration onto the side of KDJ to get this Aulus once again falling. The Black Dragon form, it's out. It's actually got a really good angle for themselves at the moment. The Clint, he falls to the Sicilian, and the knock up onto 2 coming out from Yu Zhong. It's going to be a big wipeout coming out. A double kill for this Yu Zhong. And this Gwen probably doesn't want to do anything further here, unless she's feeling a bit freaky. Oh, she is, and she wants to go in. She doesn't have the Violet Requiem, so they commit the Minone Fury. I think they might be able to get this kill if they chase it far enough. No, the Retribution was used by the Gwen to safely secure her exit. Oh, is she though? There's a penalty zone with a great Violet Requiem and actually onto 2. It cleans up both of them. Triple kill for Gwen. Maybe make that a maniac in just a second. Oh no, she misses the orb. Might have been a maniac. Oh dear. KDJ on the back foot of this high ground defense. It's gonna, as I said, it's gonna be up to the Layla to sort of sort out her team at the moment.
Yeah, they just need to try and defend it with their lives because they only have that late game advantage at this point.
And Lord being taken out ever so quickly. And KDJ, they don't really have much to offer when it comes to
going
this.
For the Layla.
Oh, actually going for the Layla here, and she gets it. Legendary for this Gwen. Finishes off the Stadium side for even easier kills in the future at this point as well. Okay, Minotaur getting gone on a little bit here. I mean, he might need to pop the Moon Fury just to get out, especially since the penalty zone is also dropped. He didn't manage to click it, and now he's dead. I actually think I saw it was on cooldown still. Okay, the Black Dragon form is actually going to get sniped out by this Clint. And now all of a sudden, the game's looking very, very, very difficult now for KDJ to come back at this point. They do have the Layla for the high ground though.
And Sicilian's pretty good with the minions.
Yeah, of course. There is Sicilian who can clear those minions from a nice long, excuse me, tongue twister here. A nice long range. They should be able to deal with this Lord, I think. There's the Hylos ultimate with the penalty zone onto the Layla, but she's got the sprint to get out. The Hylos diving quite deep there, but he's got so much HP that he doesn't really care. Okay, Sicilian gonna get gone on as well. Oh, finally, they take out the Hylos, get 200 gold for the side of Layla once again. And this Valia going straight into the tower. I'm not sure what he was thinking there. Oh man.
The mid turret falls.
Ooh, yeah, that's not great
He's
for the
looking
side
for
of
a kill,
KDJ.
yeah.
Oh, there's the Violet Requiem onto this Yuzhong Legendary once again for Guinevere, but the Great No Fury shuts down this Guinevere. Oh, they might be able to get the Clint as well. He has to back off, but the sprint coming up. Oh, they get the Clint in the end, but they walk into a big penalty zone. But I think it doesn't matter. There wasn't any follow-up for it. Saw. Throwing a little bit.
Layla is catching up in gold.
Oh yeah, she is. She's not so far behind the Gwen, and in fact leading between any other members of SAR. So, oh, but she's in a bit of danger there. She needs to run off. She needs to value her life more than anyone's on her team.
True.
I know, it's a bit of an interesting go. Is in 4v1, but does have the vengeance to extend his life to buy time for this Valia to come in. The penalty zone, it's out. It's onto the Minotaur. Easy kill on him. The Black Dragon form is going to do as much as he can. Good Petrify coming out, but do they get the kill? I'm not entirely sure. Layla has the destruction rush. They end up finishing up this Charizla, and Hylos falling on the sidelines as well from its Layla's damage. It's starting to look not so bad for the side of KDJ.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to come back right now. Because they do have the late game advantage once again, and they're really trying to prolong the game for that.
See Guinevere feeling herself a little bit here, maybe a bit too much arguably, but she does have the damage to back it up. If she can land that spatial migration on the Layla, the fights should start looking a lot better for the side of SAR to sort of start looking to close out the game. But KDJ have that late game potential that SAR needs to be quite worried about.
Looks like they want to contest this Lord.
I think they should be able to. It's gonna be the enhanced Lord this time, but not that it's gonna make too much difference, since it will charge the mid lane tower, and that tower's already gone. Fortunately, Black Dragon form, interestingly, coming out by the side of KDJ there. They want to go on this Gwen before anything else happens, but actually in the top right there, there's two fights happening in different places. Valia, he's studying up the side of KDJ very, very well. Okay, the penalty zone, it's on cooldown, so he's not going to be able to go in with it. And the Minnow Fury already comes out onto one, and Guinevere cleans up. But Layla, the backline damage is there. They have the damage to do to finish off SAR. And SAR are a bit scared to contest the Lord at the moment. Ooh. Okay, no, they're gonna go for it now. They're in position though. They don't have the Minotaur to work with, but they might be able to get like a nice destruction rush cleanup. Orless, not in the vicinity just yet. They need to get there as fast as he can, but no, the Lord gets taken up by the Clint. Oh, a great ultimate for Orless actually. It knocks him down beautifully. Double kill for Layla, make it a triple possibly. And actually, that's basically a team wipe coming up from KDJ.
Yeah, the Sicilian damage paired with the Layla damage is just insane. Paired with the Olus damage now.
Yeah, for sure. His damage is starting to come out. Has a few items up his inventory. Hasn't finished boots though, interestingly. Oh, actually, we're going to see KDJ starting to poke the high ground a little bit. I don't know if that penalty zone was the best, because now he's a bit in danger here. He's going to get taken out by Sicilian, and even Destruction Rush committed, and Minoan Fury. Okay, I think that was a bit overkill coming out from KDJ. They might need to back off, since all of their skills are on cooldown. But Saw finding themselves on a bit in the back foot here. Looking at the gold, KDJ actually in the lead, surprisingly.
Yeah, it was a crazy comeback with team fights.
And now,
what do you think about Saw's late game?
Ooh, it is a bit asking, I'm afraid. I feel like the Clint is a great late game hero, but not as prominent as Layla, unfortunately. He doesn't really have a way to sort of gap close when it comes to getting this backline target. It's going to be up to this Gwen to land a good spatial migration or slash the Terizla with the flicker penalty zone. It's all about Layla this game, really. They just need to keep her entirely safe. And maybe at some point this Orlis will become a huge menace as well. I mean, he's almost finished his last item, actually. So we should be starting to see his impact starting quite soon. Oh, there it is. The penalty zone. Is it going to come out? No, he's feeling a bit awkward there. It only lands onto one. Onto the Sicilian, the Black Dragon form as well. And the Hylos wants to chase down this Layla, not letting her do any damage if you run her down. But no, she has the position now. Legendary coming out from her. This Hylos, he needs to run away as well. And double kill for the Layla, actually. They want to finish the Hylos, but he's a bit too fast. And Layla on the 12 and 2 KDA. So as soon as she's taken out, the game might look playable. But at the moment, it's just so much damage.
She's already full gold right now.
Damn. Has a Blade of Despair along with the Malefic Roar. She's going to be doing so much damage. Look at that. She almost takes out the Clint. Just from a bit of poking. Destruction Rush is a little bit off the mark though. Oh, actually, Clint actually gets a good amount of damage onto it. This is shutdown coming out from the Valia. They finally take it down. I think KDJ needs to run away from this one. They get the Minotaur, at least. I mean, no, an addition, excuse me. It might be up to Orlis to maybe contribute to the fight and then deal the damage this time. The Dragon, he's in, but I don't think he's going to make it very far. He's got the... Oh, actually, he's got the passive to heal him back up by quite a substantial amount. Might just be able to escape with his life. And the Gwen.
We see Gwen and Orlis coming out.
Oh, the spatial migration.
Another kill.
The spatial migration is going to be enough for him to retreat from that. I mean, not to retreat from that. Excuse me.
It's a good time to go for Lord.
Yeah, I agree. It's 2 minutes until, well, at 18 minutes it is the Luminous Lord. Maybe they wanted to wait for that. Nah, let's just get the Lord now, they say. I mean, it's a good opportunity to take it, so why not? Okay, immediately gets taken out, and the Black Dragon a little bit late, so I don't think he wants to participate in this fight too much more. He's gonna get stunned up by the Hylos. Oh, actually, it's a great spatial migration, and Violet Requiem locks them down completely. And the Hylos onto the back line is controlling up the Layla. She's in a lot of danger. Has to get the sprint out just to keep her life safe. I mean, the Layla's still alive. I think they might be able to hold the high ground still.
Yep. And the Sicilian is also still alive.
Ooh, but there's not a proper front line, unfortunately. It might just have to be this Orlis. Might have to throw away his life just to keep the base safe. They need to buy time for their other teammates to respawn. It's going to be a long, painful 15 seconds coming out from the side of them. Okay, Orlis doing that front line I was talking about, but no, the jump coming out from Saw, it's too much. And KDJ, unfortunately, lose the first game, making Saw the victors, making it a 1-0 situation. Yeah, I mean, that was quite a stomp, I would say. Except for the fact that Layla was doing such a good job of dealing the damage, and the Sicilian, to be honest. I mean, looking at the damage stats, both of them were so high up there. I think, personally, I think this Orlis pick was a bit of a mistake going out from them, because you don't want any more sort of late game scaling stuff.
Yeah, he needed that early game advantage, because he was getting quite wrecked in the beginning.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, guys, just before we go back to the panel, there will be a giveaway later today. I'm not going to accept this. It's going to be a bit of a mysterious one, so we'll explain the rules for it a bit later. But stick around till the end of the stream and potentially get yourself quite a nice quite a nice gift if you can win in the next giveaway. So yeah, back to Nigel if you're still here.
Yeah, very, very good game from both teams. Unfortunately, I think at some point KDJ had the game, but a temporary loss of concentration actually cost them the game. I think there was a point where they're about to end the game and they were busy recalling, showing the flash emotes, but then they forgot about how quick Sar can react to that, and then that unfortunately that entire play changed the trajectory of the game. Yeah, so in this, I think also I agree with you guys in the sense that they had too much of a late game comp. They had good heroes, but then the Owlers simply wasn't able to get online in time. I think maybe if the idea was to have a team built around the Leyland Sicilian, they might have maybe picked another tanky hero, at least to sustain himself in the team fights. I think the Gwen was just melting people too much. The Halos at the end, basically they didn't have anyone to deal with the Halos. They didn't have enough frontliners. They had the Minnow, but the stats from Minnow not looking their best here in this game. So I think maybe even a heal hero would have worked in this instance. I think if they are to, we do see, I think it looks like they have a substitution. I'm not sure there, just Sep can look at it. But like, yeah, I think if they're going to pick another comp, just balance it out. A good, even late game comp and heroes to survive early game. We're getting invaded a lot. And if you have a hero that, like Owlus, that is only most active after level 12, you need to have something that at least survives early on. So Layla did a good job, but unfortunately Layla can't carry the entire team by herself. It needs to be a team effort. So yeah. What are your thoughts for the next game? Yassi?
I think the Olus pick was really a problem there because of, like Seppi said, they needed that early game advantage since most of their team is for late game. So I think if they can maybe snatch up one of the early game junglers, it could be a bit better. Also, they need someone to take care of the Hylos because he just had so much health and not much of their team was really doing enough damage to burst him down.
Definitely, I did like the draft of Sar a bit. Yeah, what's happening?
Just a quick thing. Jake, if you're here, people are complaining a little bit about this this new sub coming out from KDJ. You think you could confirm? Oh wait, he's gone. Oh no, okay, no, it's all good. Yeah, he's been subbed out. The sub has been subbed out, so I think we're all good to go.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been a kick. Oh, he just probably thought he could rescue his team there, but unfortunately, he's not rich. I don't know. Anyways, there won't be any subs, but this time KDJ does have the first ban. Hopefully, they pick a different draft this game. I think both teams had decent drafts. I think. At the end of it, I think the synergy of Sar and the patience actually paid off in them. Like, again, the last play I think was the deciding factor for me, where they were all at base. I think 3 members of Sar were dead, and then basically they ended up dying. Anyways, so yeah, first ban. I wonder if they're gonna ban the Gwen, as we've been seeing in the last few games. So that it's either you pick the Gwen or it's banned. So I wonder if they do have a Gwen player to actually make use of that. Yeah, what do you guys think so far?
It still looks like they're still going for the generic bans, so maybe the Martis and the Nolan.
Yeah, definitely. I think also another thing is it was the first time I saw Sar using a non-tanky comp. I did like how they were playing here. They were invading and playing a bit aggressive. And I really did like having the Halos there. Halos I guess in MPL hardly get to see in Halos in gameplay, but she is picked still. But Sar made it work in this game. I think the Layla not having a dash actually worked well in the favor of Halos. Oh, there's the Gwen ban we're talking about. But it does leave open the Martyrs. I wonder if they're actually the ones that are thinking of taking the Martyrs in their side.
Nope, it's banned.
Martyrs is banned. I mean, yeah. Oh, they call the Claude. The Claude can work, but I wouldn't exactly lock Marksman here. I mean, we still have Valir, there it is. And we also still have the Florin, and not Florin, the Pyramus. But yeah, they're locking the Valir because...
Yeah, the Matilda is also open right now.
I think Sar might have seen that. They might actually pick it. So I'm not sure. I think they're thinking about it. Lockett was the one that's going Rome. I think they would have to swap him if they're going to pick the Matilda. Yeah, Bane is a decent pick. There was a point where he was the only pink hero being picked or built. There's the Matilda ping picked up from the side of Sar. And the Terizla game. Terizla did a terrific job in the last game.
Yeah, those ults from Terizla were really game changing. Especially paired with their entire team's ults. It really locked down most of their heroes.
Definitely. There's the Belleric with Flicker. Yeah, usually people play the Belleric with Vengeance, but Flicker also works. I placed the. Whoa!
It's
They're
like
actually going for
Belleric.
speed. Yeah, definitely. I see that. That's what they're going for. I wouldn't necessarily pick Fridrin in this instance. I think the Valier might be a problem for him, but I don't think he's worried too much. And also the I wouldn't say the Minotaur had the best game last game in order for them to actually instantly lock him, but maybe there's something that they want to show us in this game. I think they might still go for the Layla here. They might still go for another late game jungle. But this comp is a bit confusing as to you're probably wondering where the damage might come from. But I think the last two heroes might show what type of things they're going for. Depend the Ixia.
I think we might see a. Yeah, I'm confused about the Itzio ban.
I think maybe they want to see the Layla. I don't think they're worried. I think they're more worried if they have a Minotaur and a Belleric and then having an Ixia, and that might be a problem. But then the Matilda also does a pretty decent job of handling the Ixia. I do like the Digger ban though.
But they already picked Matilda and a mid laner, so it's a bit redundant.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, as I was saying, the Matilda allows them to get in and out of Ixia's out, so I was surprised with the Ixia ban there. But we do see a YSS being picked up here. It would be chaotic if they pick something like Saber or Hanzo, but hardly get to see a Hanzo in this. I would love to see a Hanzo. Maybe I'll pick it down on Saturday. But like, there is the Akai being picked up from the side of Sar, which is a very, very comfortable pick for them. And I think they're going to go for the very, very useful Matilda Akai combo. So
yeah, we need some damage from KDJ right now.
It's the Layla. Hopefully they don't go another late game jungle hero like Aulus, but there are still plenty of other heroes left over. I'm not so sure. He does have a few assassin games. He's going for the Leo mode. Not bad. But then the Leo mode doesn't do the best against the Akai, but he might be able to pull up something by feeding off the mage. But then there's the YSS. Not YSS, rather the 1-1.
To me, fun is all
1-1 might be able to get the ult easily from the two tanks that they have there, but Belleric, if he does pick up, I would suggest he picks up maybe Vengeance here, because the 1-1 wouldn't be able to get,
That's true, yeah.
But I guess the Flicker also works, but Vengeance is a preferable spell for me personally. But people play Belleric definitely. Yeah. On the basis of draft, I'd give it to Sar, purely on the basis that they do have heroes that they're comfortable with. They have the Matilda and the Akai, which is generally heroes that they're used to playing. And also we have Pishanta in the mid lane with the Farsa, which is a very, very comfortable pick for. And just basically having the 1-1 there. I'm not so sure how good Absolute Unit is or comfortable is with the 1-1, but it's certainly a very good pick. It's actually pick of ban worthy in some instances. So especially when you're facing a hero like Layla who doesn't have that mobility, it is good. But they do have a tanky tanky lineup there, so it might be a bit more difficult to burst down the enemy. But both teams have decent drafts. I'll just say, I don't know. I'm going to say I'm a 50-50 with this one. I'm really 50-50. But if KDJ wins this, they might be able to take it. They will be taking it to a game 3. So, but if SAR wins, they will just progress within the lower bracket. So hopefully both teams put up a fight. Hopefully Layla actually, because he usually just ends up so close, but not yet so far. So hopefully he gets his victory in this game. So all the best to you and Seth.
Yeah, and thanks, Nigel. I think for the 1-1, Absolute Unit on his 1-1 was that was his winning game against Mavericks in MSA Cup. So I think definitely if anyone's 1-1 is pretty good, it's probably going to be Absolute Unit. I did interview him right at the beginning of the tournament, and he says, yeah, my 1-1's not too good, but I don't think we should necessarily believe him. I think that's just a bit of whatever you call being honorable and stuff. Oh, actually, we're gonna see the double red rage, I guess. yeah, for both teams there. So trading red buffs, why not? But yeah, I really like KDJ's draft this time around. The Belleric XP lane, I think, is going to work very, very well to sort of help them control the team fights just a bit more than the last one. Although I did really like the fighter, the Yu Zhong for them in the last game though. But it's just going to be the Belleric, much more of a simple sort of initiator.
What do you think about the Leah mode pick, sir?
Just looking at it now, I think it's okay. Oh, actually, I kind of missed that one again, unfortunately. But Layla falling down to absolute unit with basically a few pair of HP.
Yeah, Layla dived the turret using sprint.
Oh yeah,
and then got caught out.
Yeah, sorry, Shady. Shout out to Shady over there for being a sussy Barker. Okay, I owe you a shout out. Anyway, going straight back into the game. Yeah, I mean, already saw again with the big early game plays here. They have this Akai. We played against it a few times as Death Reapers, and he's definitely very good. Vidar Kahil, don't know how to pronounce it. It's very, very good on this hero. So gonna be seeing some good heavy spins coming out. To answer your Leomord question, I think it's okay. It's a really nice interfacer for that long-range cancel on the Feathered Airstrike. Although, this time, the Retribution straight away onto the side of Sarr. No contest, basically, at all. The penalty zone is actually onto 2. And the heavy spin on top of it as well. It's going to completely lock down that Leomord. Absolutely no chance of living through that. One other thing that was discussed, I guess, is this Matilda coming through for the side of Sarr. It's going to be a big problem. Oh, actually, in the top lane, there's the 1-1 ulti. He's been unlocked and gets another kill onto Layla. Top lane being very rough to begin with.
I really like the Matilda pick in this situation.
Yeah, I mean, it's the hero is just too strong in it. Just
especially with the 1-1 combo, you can just dominate.
Akai wanting to raid the blue up a bit. Yeah, uses the retribution, secures it for himself. Doesn't have the heavy spin, excuse me, to work with at the moment. So he might be in a little bit of danger here. Maybe pops them knowing Fury just to get the kill. I'm pretty sure they need to. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to finish it off. There we go. It's out. That Kai, he falls. Leomord wants to chase some more. Little Wonder in the back. Oh, actually, there's the circling eagle. It's going to keep this Matilda alive for now. She needs to retreat at the moment. There's Feathered Airstrike. Actually, big huge amounts of damage. This Minotaur's also in a lot of danger. Double kill for Farsa. Absolute unit. Almost on his last legs, but will be able to retreat. And the guiding winds gonna save the Terizla, but 1-1 probably will fall in his stead. If she didn't do that basic attack, she would have lived, I think, just because of Belleric passive. But Belleric does at least fall in the end.
A great ult from Farsa there.
That Feathered Airstrike was perfect positioning by her, and basically just winning team fights off the bat if you get such good positioning. The No Fury, I would argue, came out a bit late. They did manage to get the Akai, but it costed a bit more than that in the end. The Circling Eagle, actually, they're going to dive this Layla once again. She's not having a good game at this point.
That Matilda actually did quite a bit of damage to the Layla right there.
Oh yeah, with the tank jungler, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, look at her build. She's going to start going for some magic damage for herself. Oh, there's the 1-1 ult. Yeah, it's going to be on the Minotaur, though. Not going to be able to do too much damage. She gets stunned up. Might get controlled quite a lot by this. That was a bit of an interesting flicker with the Gnome Fury. Unfortunately, not connecting onto the 1-1. Has a turtle shield to keep her a bit safe. I think that might have mattered in the end. Wait, okay, no. We got the Destruction Rush. But in the middle lane, they actually take out the Minotaur. But a kill for Layla is pretty good. She's actually in a lot of danger. She needs to run away. Oh, she's going to get dived by the side of Sarr. Completely, they're wrapping around. And the heavy spin on top of it as well. Pretty much no chance to live through that. Leomord. Just gets executed to the middle tower just randomly. Interesting one.
I didn't even see what happened there.
Yeah, I think it's good. That's a good thing that we didn't see that. Anyway. Turtle spawning in about 60 minutes, so maybe both teams want to take it a bit chill at the moment. No.
What are your predictions so far?
This Matilda is going to be completely just uncontested. I don't know. I've got my best that she's not even going to die this game.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like the Matilda pick. I don't know why she wasn't banned.
I think it was because of Gwen in it.
The Gwen, yeah, but I think Matilda might be a bigger problem than Gwen, to be honest.
Especially when it comes out to like jungle / roam.
Yeah, and especially in the ganks, it's just a guaranteed kill.
Layla gets the circling eagle on her. Look at that damage coming out from Matilda though. It's gonna take about half of her health just from one circling eagle. Well, along with the wisps. So healing up a little bit though. But Leomord in position to go in. It's a bit of a front-facing gank coming out from KDJ. There it is. The flicker along with the Billerick ulti. It's actually pretty good. They go into diving under the tower. They get 2 kills for themselves. Double kill for the Leomord, but he's getting pushed back by the heavy spin. The 1-1 does clear up the Layla though in the back, but gets taunted up a little bit. She's going to get taken down for the triple kill on the Leomord. It's just the Kai left. We might be seeing a Maniac coming out from KDJ. It's going to be pretty amazing. No, gets taken by the Valia, but still nonetheless great fight for KDJ to take at this current state in the game.
Yeah, we see the Leomord popping off right now. He went for Blade of Despair first item.
Ooh, wow, that's quite spicy, and actually gets a retribution onto the turtle as well. Well, maybe it was a retribution, not to, no, it wasn't. They just secured it for themselves anyway. But yeah, absolute unit. Having a decent game, but I think he's not having the happiest game of all time.
What do you think about the lighting truncheon for Farza's first item?
Oh, I haven't seen that before actually at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have been a unique sort of pickup. Oh, actually, I think Leomord got a bit cocky there.
Don't know what he's a bit overextended there.
Yeah. Interesting go by him. It does come with the heavy spin for that fight though. The penalty zone, it's only down to 1 though. Onto this Billerick. Not the best target to sort of hit with that Sarrrrrrr ulti. The Minnow and Fury on top of it. Also only on to 1 in the trade. But a great stun coming up. Billerick also going to commit his ultimate there just to lock down the Sakai as much as he can. But KDJ, they're getting bursted out by this Fetid airstrike. They sort of need to back off. I don't think they're going to be able to defend this tower. And Matilda, she's in. I don't know where that thing went. I think that was a circling eagle that was meant to be. Oh! Top lane. Another solo kill for this 1-1. And in the middle lane as well. Oh, actually, Sarrrrrrr goes in with the penalty zone. Finally. And he did heal up quite a lot with the Bloodless Axe. He's actually going to be able... and still alive somehow. And the Belleric is going to get pushed back as well. And Saw come back with a huge team fight of their own. Double kill for a Kai.
It's a whole wipeout right there.
Yeah, literally. And Layla, 1-6 right now. Not feeling the game too much. Does have the high ground to work with still, but if she doesn't pump enough damage, the high ground as well is going to be quite difficult.
Yeah, we're already seeing a 5k goal lead to the side of KDJ. No, Saw.
And now, absolute unit starting to get a few more items, and we'll stop becoming more of a threat into this game. Actually, Saw going for the team fight at the red buff. The Belleric ulti's out. It's not too bad this time. The penalty zone is actually onto 3. The heavy spin. It's controlling the fight very well, and the fitted airstrike cleans up the side of KDJ beautifully. But in the end, they actually lose the Sarrrrrrr on the side of Saw. But the sprint coming out from Layla, keeping it nice and safe, but doing absolutely no damage to the Sakai. I think it's just going to get saved by the guiding winds from Matilda. She has died though, so my prediction was not 100% accurate.
How do you think the late game would go between the two teams? I feel like they're a bit evenly matched.
I think that Layla is. I think Layla's is going to be very, very great in terms of her high ground this time. This time she has 2 big, fat, beefy boys who do like to initiate. So she's going to have a beautiful.
The Farza can just get her from the back line.
Well, that's why I think if the Leomord can be patient with his ulti and can slow faster whenever he can, then I think this game is totally winnable for the side of KDJ.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, going on a little bit here. The circling heals out as well as the heavy spin actually onto this Layla. She needs to be very careful. I don't think she's going to make it out of this one. Getting caught outside the base. This is very, very bad for the side of KDJ. The Minnow Fury does land onto 3 at least. So maybe it's Leomord's time to shine. Okay. Fossa doing as much damage as she can before she falls to the side of the Belleric. Minotaur gets taken out as well. Triple kill for the Panda. And Beleric's left on to his own devices. Needs to retreat to the tower. And Saw. Oh, but a great talk coming out from Beleric. But it's not going to be enough. He's going to get dived, I think. Holding the tower as much as he can. And, oh, Valia. He's a bit far. He doesn't have the pushback anymore to work with. But, nope. Mercy spared by this Matilda to work with at the moment. But Akai being so aggressive. But he takes no damage. Well, taking no damage. He's taking a little bit now over some time, but the penalty zone is onto the Valia, but beautiful Purify coming out with him with his ult. And the Charizard is actually the one in danger a little bit here. Heavy spin, locking down this Layla, as well as the Circling Eagle onto the Belleric, and crying emoji coming out from Layla. And they might be able to take out this Akai in the end. It's going to be very close, but no, he actually makes it out. Just barely. And there's the 1-1 ulti. I think it's going to clean up multiple members of KDJ. It's just going to be a clean Maniac. And maybe a Savage in this case. We're going to have to see. But Leomord doing quite a lot of damage. He needs to try and kill the 1-1 before she gets the Savage on here. I think it might just be the Savage. No!
Oh, that...
Taken out by the Akai. Denying the Savage. But nonetheless, a full team wipe on the side of KDJ. Not looking good for them, unfortunately. Oh, breaking the shield of the Beleric quite swiftly. Does have the 1-1 ulti again to work with. Doesn't finish it off, so it won't chain into other heroes. But does have the circling, the guiding winds to sort of work with. Okay. A bit of passive gameplay here. I mean, KDJ still have access to all their high ground turrets, so the game is not over. I think KDJ can still come back from this. I think later will be a great answer to any sort of oncoming lords, except for the fact that this is the enhanced lord and the mid lane tower is not looking too healthy. So if they could... Oh, but actually Beric goes in. He's in by himself though. The Leomord hasn't used his spells. I said he misses the horse and now misses the retribution as well, and it's a double kill for Farsa. That's what just getting left on red by his horse on this Leomord.
Yeah, KDJ is forced to back off here. Quite a few minion wins coming in. They need to clear that quite quickly.
Yeah. Oh, man. Ooh. I mean, yeah, this is going to not be an easy high ground to defend, unfortunately. I think Layla doesn't have anywhere enough gold and items to sort of hold this one. So... It's going to be rough. I think Saw should have the opportunity to win through this one. They did have the penalty zone along with the flicker, so they got really good high ground dive, and I think they might be able to just go with the Lord into mid lane right now. Okay, there it is, the penalty zone. That's actually onto 4. A great penalty zone, and Layla is actually still safe somehow. The heavy spin controlling the fight up a little bit, but no Fury onto 2, and the destruction rush is not going to be enough to finish them off, except for the fact that it actually does finish them off. The Leomord, he goes in, he's defending his base with all his might, and actually Saw getting thrown out a bit here, losing a bit of a team fight. But oh, again, oh, there it is, he gets burned out by the Valia passive, and Layla catches the pass on top of that as well. And the high ground defense actually showing some promise here, but they unfortunately lose all their towers.
I didn't know that Sprint could cancel Terezi's ult.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that either. I guess if you get out the radius of it, then it'll stop pulling it. Oh yes, as Jake pointed out, maybe the Akai actually pushed them out of the penalty zone. That might be a bit of an anti-synergy there. Oh, actually, we got a really good circling eagle onto this Layla, and brought in by the guiding winds on top of that as well. But the Rose Gold BJ is keeping her alive just a little bit longer. Maybe she can live. No, it's a godlike for the Akai. No, Fury is going to try and save her, but it's going to be way too late. The guiding winds brings Akai all the way over to the Leomord, who's trying to fight for his life right now. Doesn't have anywhere near enough damage to take out such a tanky target from this Panda. It's a great Belleric ulti, but it's not going to be enough. Taunting them up, but no follow-up. And I think Saw looking to end this game now. It's going to be quite a it's not too long before Layla respawns though, so maybe they're still in.
But just look at this Matilda right now. She's 1-1 and 25.
Oh my god, what a hero. Okay, we're going to see a bit more of a fight happening here, and the Minotaur He's struggling a little bit to stay in the front line. He's practically AFK. I think he might be lagging. And the headed airstrike, it's on. And another penalty zone. It's going to be onto 4 again. Matilda going a bit too far, though. She goes straight into the fountain. But faster, she's hitting the base. And the minions as well. And the game will just end like that. Saw taking quite an easy win for themselves in a 2-0 clear. Yeah, I mean, Yassi, I guess that was just quite a clean victory coming out from Saw in the lower bracket, making them.
We're seeing some trash talking here.
Oh, whoa, yeah.
What the?
Do we stay and listen to the trash talk, or do we switch off the stream and try not to get demonetized? Not that we're getting monetized anyway, but. Okay, this is quite interesting to watch, but I think we're gonna. I think we need to switch this off. As much as I want to watch it with you guys, it's very interesting, but I think we need to.
Not even the
I think we need to turn that off. Anyway, yeah. So I think so far, I'll pass it to Nigel to give some late game thoughts while I try and get ourselves some team members from both teams and for an interview.
Yeah,
I'm seeing a lot of the comments in the chat. I'm just not sure why they didn't ask for a pause. They say that they were lagging and all these things. I don't like things that are brought up after the game. You know, a lot of the stuff is particularly unnecessary. I think there was a good game from both of them, apart from the end where the team started trash talking each other. I think overall the Layla pick showed what a Layla can have. Layla is a good hero, but there are limitations to what she can do as a proper marksman. I think, you know, not having a dash and in this game, she didn't have a fun time because she was facing a 1-1, which is a hero that can move, you know, around, and she didn't have the best time. There was a lot of things happening late game, but she also wasn't building penetration. So I think in that game, overall, it came down to not having enough damage and just relying on the Layla a lot. The Leo mode wasn't able to pick off, even in the small things. So in the last game, the Arlos didn't really have boots. He only had the basic boots. He didn't buy the boots. In this game, I would have opted for, you know, a different set of boots. You know, the arcane boots would have been a bit better in this game. So like sometimes it just comes down to the small things. I think both teams played well, but I think the Sar was overall the better team, almost a savage. But I think I looked back at it. I think I don't think the Akai intentionally wanted to steal the savage. I think the cursed helmet got to him. He was just standing there, and then the burn come from the cursed helmet actually stole the savage. So yeah, good games for both teams. Good to all the best. I mean, well done to Sar, and let's see who you could get on. Sip, who could you get on from both teams?
I think we might be able to get Absolute Unit coming into the voice chat just in a sec. He should be here now. So, Mr. AU, how are you feeling after that win?
Nah, man. Like, it was a really good match. It was fun. I got to play Wan, unlike last time. Other than that, I was just trying to eat my dinner. I currently have left eating, so it was really rough for me fighting with South Sea just for network. But it was fun. Very fun.
Okay. Yeah, so let's start with Nigel or Yassi. Do you have any questions for Mr. AU here?
Yeah, what do you think
question?
about,
sorry, Yassi can go. Yassi, you can go.
Okay. What do you think about the claims of using a VPN I saw at the end?
I don't want to lie to you, my man. We have never used VPN once in our life. Why would we? And we played multiple tournaments before where we play as this exact 5-man. Maybe Darth Nihilus might be swapped out with someone else.
Yeah.
But we would never have someone accuse us of VPNing. I don't want to say things, but these people are in Madagascar. It is rather farther from the SA server than what we are. I'm in Gauteng.
Okay.
They're literally on the other side of the country.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it can just be network.
All right, Nigel?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
No, I would like to say to teams that still want to play, if you are having lag issues, if you are having issues with your network, please inform the casters and the refs. That's what they're here for, to make sure that everyone plays a fair game.
And don't inform it in the game. Importantly,
Not in the send the message to Discord. You know, each team is entitled to a pause so that we avoid issues like this. But other than that, I do have a question for Absolute Unit. I saw when you got the Maniac and then the Savage was stolen somehow. There was like a moment
I
where
was
everyone
very
just
upset.
I saw I saw that guy just stood there. I think he was also confused as to what happened. Was that intentional or what happened in that moment?
No, it was not intentional. Leomord came to him and he died to Cursed Helmet.
Yeah, I saw.
So it was
Yeah,
intentional,
unfortunate,
actually.
yeah.
It was intentional by the Leomord to die to the Akai's
Yes.
cursed
I
helmet.
heard Layla accompanied
Yes,
you
indeed
during
it
my
was.
absence.
I was very upset. I
Thank
was
you
like, damn
for
it.
looking after her.
But this always happens. It always happens where I lose a Savage for some random reason.
Okay, and then I guess
Definitely.
it's time for my question now. I'm looking into the
Sorry, the dog's crazy.
anyway, looking into the bracket here, it's going to be looking like you're going to be up against Death Reapers too. How are you feeling about that match?
Well, I'm
Don't be
kind of
afraid
excited for
to
it
brave the road ahead.
because we're gonna be playing both teams of Death Reapers.
Maybe.
it's gonna be
Oh yeah,
interesting,
that will
definitely.
be your second game. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully it goes a bit better than what the current one goes. Oh, the previous one went.
Okay, awesome. Any other questions by you guys?
Sorry, I don't
Also,
think
I
that
would
star
like to
is.
state I would like to state because my squad leader he's
Don't
given
be
me hell a
afraid
few
to
times
brave
about
the
this, and if
road
I don't,
ahead.
he's gonna give me hell again. It's not Sar, it's Sar, bro.
Sarrrrrrr, sorry.
Sar, not Sar. Sar.
You mean
He will give me hell.
Sarrrrrrr?
Yes. The whole
I guess
idea behind our name was like so.
Ah, dude.
I know that I hope this is not. I hope this is at least PG-80. Me and my friends, we were smoking the green stuff, and
I heard
we were talking
Layla
shit.
accompanied you
Sorry,
during my absence.
and it came up
Thank you
that
for
in
looking
the back of
after
our
her.
head every time, because you'll see Sinram likes to play Gord. Every time Gord ults in the back of our head, we're like Sarrrrrrr.
Okay, that's a cool team.
That's where it came from.
That's a cool team
It was
perk.
the randomest thing.
Yeah.
I heard
Anyway,
Layla
thank you,
accompanied
Absolute
you
Unit,
during
for
my
the being
absence.
coming for the interview. I think we see
Thank you
Sela
for looking
here
after
coming
her.
from KDJ. So if are you able to have an interview with us? See, your mic's still muted.
Seppi,
Yes.
before you start with KDJ's leader,
Yes.
Sarrrrrrr is actually fighting the loser between Equilibrium and Rise next.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was looking at the brackets and yeah. Okay, my bad. It's not going to be up against Death Reapers, Mr. AU. It's going to be up against Equilibrium or Rise. Yeah, I mean that's very interesting. Two teams. I'm actually really keen to see that game.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, yeah, I think we should move on to the side of KDJ here. Mr. Sela, how are you feeling after that? Unfortunately, it was a loss for your team. Hopefully, it's no hard feelings, as Mr. Absolute Unit said.
I heard Layla accompanied you during my absence.
Yeah, the
Thank you for looking after her.
I have the bad network.
Oh, right.
That's the same of my team,
Yeah.
and you can see in the live why I'm playing too bad with my network.
Yeah. We definitely saw a bit of network issues
That's
from you.
embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean, we saw you standing a little bit still in a few team fights, unfortunately. Yeah, but what can you do? I mean, you are playing from a different area of Africa, so it's totally understandable. Well, I hope you guys had fun in the tournament. Unfortunately, you guys are out, but hopefully we might see you in the next tournament. So yeah. Any questions by Nigel and Yassi?
Sorry, I'm not one of the panelists, but I do have a question.
Oh, right,
Because
yes,
every time I see the profile pictures of your players, of your squad, it just makes me laugh. So, do you think you could explain to us where that came from? What's the background behind the profile pictures you all have? I know it's not to do with the game, but it just cracks me up every time.
Layla accompanied you during my absence.
Have you not seen that African funeral meme?
Yeah, of course. But what inspired them to put it as their squad? Like, I'm like throughout all their pictures. That's my question.
Sela, you there?
I think it's a trade secret. He can't let you know why.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
sworn to silence.
Yeah, he's muted himself here as soon as you asked the question, unfortunately.
Well, I do think he did say he has network issues, and I do feel that there is a bit of a language gap. Maybe he's not too experienced with English. But I will say for Itzila here and any of the KDJ players that are watching the stream, y'all played exceptionally well this game.
That Layla's crazy.
Yeah, with I think Seppi, you've been doing streams for other tournaments. Have they ever entered MSA or King of the Hill?
No. This is the first time I've seen KDJ at all.
So for their first time doing a tournament kind of setup, they did really well, in my opinion. To improve, you just need to obviously practice and also research the meta in other servers, especially Philippines and Indonesia. Maybe this is a good opportunity to watch M5 if you do want to progress further in these type of tournament setups. Then that might be an idea as well, because no good squad in SA or really anywhere in the world when it comes to MLBB doesn't look up to Philippines and any of the Southeast Asian countries for inspiration on how to play the game. So once you do that, the game will be much easier for you.
Okay, I think that we're good on that end. I think Sila has hopefully listened to your wise advice there. I think we're gonna probably move on. Thank you, Sila, for joining us. Unless you have anything else to say, I would assume not. Oh, maybe here we go, Sila.
You can say anything in French as well. That's fine.
I guess some word because my network is bad. And I need to go later. And I want to thank the streamer, the commentator, and all of the staff on Discord for this tournament, because that was fun.
Okay.
And there is some team that I found I think the best of the server. Like Maverick, Enigma, Sarrrrrrr too.
And Death Reapers.
They're playing well. And thank you for the tournament. I enjoyed it.
No. Thank you as well. Thank you for taking part. Hopefully we'll see you guys coming back in possibly a future tournament from Equilibrium, and possibly in any other tournament based in South Africa. Okay, I think that's done for the interviews. I think, Jake, you have something to say now at this point. Jake?
Guess who's back again. Hello, everyone. So, what I'd like to do is I want everyone who's currently on the live stream, everyone who's watching, go to Discord, jump into the giveaway channel. What I'm going to be doing, so the giveaways channel, not giveaway submissions, not general chat. Go to the giveaways channel, and what I want you all to do is I'm going to be dropping a Discord Nitro, but it's not going to be a small one. It's going to be the big Nitro. And there is a requirement attached to this. Anyone that collects that Nitro, or anyone that wins it, the first person who clicks it just wins it, yeah? So the first person that gets it, you've got to give 2 boosts to the server, all right? So you're getting the Nitro free, and you've got to give 2 boosts to the Discord server, because we're trying to hit level 3 as soon as possible, all right? So every support is appreciated. Now, I know that Shu'aib is probably sitting there already with his finger on the screen where he expects the button to show up. But Shu'aib, you are not allowed to enter this one. No, I'm joking. It's free for all, all right? So anyone that goes for it has the ability to win it. So let me just go ahead and grab let me actually buy the nitro. I haven't even bought it, and I'm here trying to give it away. So let me buy it first, and then I will drop it in the chat. I won't do a countdown. It's just gonna go in. So the first person that gets it gets it. Should we have like some drum rolls?
Let me see what I got here.
Let me find drumroll.mp3 on
It's just like verbal drum rolls, right? Just gonna go in.
Right.
So the first person that gets it gets. I've got authorized payment. Damn, my account's getting locked and everything today.
Okay, I'm also. You guys get to see me trying to click it live.
Let's see this. I hope everyone wins, but of course we know that everyone can't win. So let's see. I'm watching the live stream as well. Who tagged me in giveaway submissions? No. Liam, it's the wrong channel. It's in giveaways.
Oh, am I in the wrong channel?
Are you in the wrong channel?
I think I'm in the wrong channel. I was in the wrong channel. So everyone watching my screen, sorry, my bad. I'm in the wrong channel. It's not in giveaway. It's not in the giveaway submission channel. It's in the giveaways channel.
In the actual giveaways channel.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Thank you for looking after her.
So, no countdown. Let's just drop it whenever I'm ready. Whenever I'm feeling it.
Whenever you're feeling it, eh? All right.
Abe is cheating. He's joined the voice channel to hear when I press the key on my keyboard.
We trying to live out here, bro.
I heard
This is why he's disqualified.
during my absence. Thank you for looking after
All right, let's see who got it. As soon as you get it, just drop it in the general chat because I like
trombone
to
for me. Let me play the sad trombone.
Well, you know what? Because I'm feeling generous.
Oh, what?
Because I'm feeling generous, we might have one more. Shall we have one more?
Maybe, dude.
to brave the road.
Shall we have one more? Alright, I guess this time. I guess this time we'll put the small one on. We've got the big one. Jeez. Alright, let's go for the big one. Oh, Nabs got it. Well done. Congratulations, Nabs. You can go ahead. I mean, you just won another giveaway, didn't you? You won the Pixart Gold one. I'm thinking of doing another giveaway for Pixart Gold. So for anyone here that, you know, makes content, feel free to just enter those giveaways. You'll get free Pixart Gold for 1 month. And let's... Nabs, so we'll see you go ahead and boost the server.
Easy.
And I've just dropped another nitro. Sep, you got it?
Easy. I guess I have a bit. I guess I have an advantage. No, I shouldn't, because it comes out quick anyway.
I mean, I sent it out to the server. It's to everyone, right?
Yeah. Sorry, guys. You guys saw my quick Dota. That's my Dota. That's my Dota skills coming there. Clicking the screen in specific places quick. /Osu. Sorry, guys. That's my nitro.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you as well, Sep.
Thank you.
Oh, you saw me typing. Ah, I see.
No, I didn't. Wait, I might have, but everyone else saw you typing as well. It's fair.
No. I'm joking. That's true. All right, guys. So that's it from me. I'll hand it back over to Sep. Doof.
Yeah, I guess I can end things off. I guess last words from you, Doof, before I end this off.
No, I got nothing from my side. I think I basically covered everything in the interview.
Okay, cool. I guess to end things off, yeah, guys, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, please. Go and watch the rest of our videos. We want to make this thing a big thing for SA, so that we can finally put ourselves on the map for ML. And Muton might see us and, you know, give us all an opportunity to get some diamonds and be get into sort of professional things, because I feel like we do have a lot of potential in our server to do great things. And I think that's about it. I don't know how to exit the live stream because I accidentally closed the live stream